get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. How y'all doing? Hey, yeah. Oh, I got you on a Thursday, don't I? I got you on a Thursday. We in here. We in here. We having fun today. Woo, it's been a long day. Man, if y'all only knew. If y'all only knew. The life of a homeowner. Woo. Man, but things happen. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling today. Yep. Man, this is gonna be a real raggedy show, man. I'm just here, man. I'm just testing some things out. I've been trying to figure out a lot of stuff. I finally got it figured out. Shout out to Highway Bully. That's my boy. Y'all go support him, man. Highway Bully, man. He out there bullying them highways, man. Bullying them streets. He not bullying truckers. He bullying them highways. He's gonna get it. Hey, man, that's my boy, Highway Bully, man. Y'all go support him. Check him out. Buy some merch. Buy some merch. Y'all go over to that freighttrapping.com. Get you some apparel, man. Get you some Freight Trapping mugs. We got duffel bags. We got t-shirts. We got hoodies. It's getting cold. Go over there and check out the website, man. Support. Try to bring y'all some more knowledge in here. I'm going to just kind of piggyback off of what we did Sunday. What we talked about Sunday. About the hours of service and the different interest groups that are trying to block the hours of service or trying to go in and say that them doing the hour of service is a detriment to the public because of driver fatigue. But on the backs of that, the reason why they're doing the hours of service. Oh, and welcome to the Freight Trapping Podcast. I am your man, your host, your co-pilot, Mr. James Roberts. I try to bring you compliance. I try to bring you safety. I try to make you aware of different rules and regulations that go on in the trucking industry. And like I said, this just gonna be a little light throwaway show, man. I've been in here working on some stuff, trying to figure out some things, and when I do these videos, man, I just want you to know this is just strictly for educational purposes only. That's it. I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. I'm not trying to step on nobody's content. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm not a blogger. I don't do this for money. I don't sit here and try to compete with other podcasters, YouTubers, bloggers. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for sharing information. And if I say something wrong, you know, I welcome people to come on and correct me. And if they can't, I'll prove my point. You prove your point, and we good. And I want to say also, man, shout out to Barbershop Conversation. Shout out to Kwame Brown Buzz Life. Shout out to TBS, the boxing section. Let me say this here. I've been watching podcasters for well over 2 or 3 years. And I watched how they moved, operate. Some I'm cool with, some I'm not. But it's some podcasts that I watch that I get great content from. I get great information. And the Barbershop Conversation, TBS, the boxing section, Kwame Brown, Buzz Life. Kwame Brown talks about a lot about trades, and trucking is a trade. And my ears are always at a peak when you start talking about trades. If it's welding, electrical, but trucking is my field of expertise, and I like what he be talking about. I'm real big on getting these youngsters, making sure they know what they doing when they get on that highway. I've been in the game for going on over 20 years. There is no right solution to getting in trucking. There's no right way to get in it. You know, if you love what you do, you get in it, you're going to make it work. No matter what hurdle it is. No matter what hurdle it is. Hold on for a minute, guys. I got to take this call real quick. Let me just kind of do this real quick. Hey guys, I'm back. Yeah. That's business. That was, the life of a homeowner. Things happen, stuff happens, and you just got to take care of them. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Uh, all of us. I think all of us that are in, um, that's in transportation. I think our goal should be to put safe truckers, safe drivers, compliant businesses, compliant trucking companies that's gonna go in there and do a good job. It's our job to put those trucks and companies on the road so that they could have so that we can make transportation not one of those headaches that interest group feel like they can go in and target. And so that's what my aim is. That's what my goal is. That's what I want to do. That's what I aim to do. That's what my wife started her company, our academy. That's what we aim to do, is to put good drivers in the seats, put competent dispatchers behind the computers, put competent brokers, you know what I'm saying, behind the screens looking at loads for you guys to get you guys paid, because if y'all not moving, brokers don't get paid, dispatchers. I'm still in the truck. I don't sit behind a computer screen, because if I did, I would do this YouTube thing every day. I'm not here every day. By the time I get off, it's 9 o'clock at night. There's nothing going on. I'm coming in, playing with my son, going to sleep. That's what it is. And so this transportation thing is I mean, This is a passion for me. I love what I do. I love gaining new information. I don't know everything. I can't tell you the way for you to open your business and go about starting your trucking business is the right way. All I can tell you is what I'm reading, the news that I'm getting in the industry, how the industry is going right now. I can't tell you about 20 years ago, just like a trucker can't tell me about 30 years ago because the same rules don't apply. I just told you Sunday that now you have to take a CVO test before you even get into the general knowledge. If you don't get past the CVO test, you can't even take general knowledge. So at the end of the day, trucking is changing every year, and especially now. Trucking is changing. ELDT is coming along February 7th of 2022. You cannot go into a DMV to get a license if you do not have a certified certificate that you've taken a training course from a registered training facility or school with a certified trainer's signature. They're going to give, I'm guarantee you, this is how they're going to check. They're going to give all of them certified trainers numbers. They're going to give those registries. They're going to be on the list. And you're not going to be able to get nothing over on them. You can't make up a certificate and just have somebody to sign it and put a training facility name on it. And you're not going to be able to do any of that. I'm telling you, they're going to have a way to come in and police that. I'm telling you, they doing it for a reason. And like I said on Sunday, those interest groups are one of the reasons they're doing it, because they want to make sure that they know they're putting qualified drivers in these seats, because we have had a lot of accidents. Trucking is a dangerous career. It is a dangerous career. That's why now it's beginning to turn back around, and some of the companies are now beginning to compensate drivers for being the professional drivers that they want them to be. We're finally getting back to the pay scale before 08 hit. And if you was here in 08 and you was driving trucks in 08, that's when the oil fields shut down and trucking rates hit their lowest. I'm going to say probably about from 07, 06 through 08 through 2010 through 2012. Then it started picking up a little bit more about 2011. It started picking back up. But at the end of the day, they are adamant about putting qualified drivers in those seats. And I'm adamant about helping them. If they say this is what has to happen, I'm trying to put myself in a position to train you, to teach you, to show you exactly the way that they want to. But I'm also giving you theory from the learning aspect of it, from the book aspect of it, from the history aspect of it. And I'm going in giving you 20 years of being in transportation, 20 plus years of being in transportation and dealing with everything. My resume goes from running containers, driving roll-offs, to doing flatbed, tarping, oversized load, wide load, long loads, running an RPG trailer, hauling heavy equipment, chaining down, tarping, all the way into running tankers, chemicals, running into O2, CO2, running helium and oxygen. I've ran all of that. I've done all of that. And now I'm in a position where I'm in the freight game. Freight game going to take me all the way in. This freight gang gonna take me all the way until I retire. But I still know I have years of tanking experience. I have years of running an N2. I can tell you how to follow your piping in the back of an N2 trailer when you're offloading, when you're loading. Follow how to read your gauges, how to make sure that your relief valve doesn't get above 20, because if it does, then all of your product is going into the atmosphere. I can show you those things. Now, the thing about it is, where I want to be with it is gonna probably be more of a contract with a company that don't want to necessarily have a training program, but wants to either bring me in or bring their students to our academy. But that's what it's all about, man. You want to be an owner operator. I heard somebody say this is a bad time. No, it ain't. Well, I'm not gonna say it's up to you. Everything is always up to the individual. What you got to spare? What kind of how deep your pockets are? Because I can't count your pockets. I can't. I don't. I will not. I'm not. I don't. That's not my job to count your pockets. But it is my job. It is my job to make sure that, okay, I'm gonna feed you this knowledge. You can do with it what you want to. But I do know that right now, man, I'm gonna tell you now. Right now, your trucking parts that you need to buy a truck, that they need to finish building a truck, is sitting in the waters. It's sitting in the waters. They waiting to get to the ports. They waiting to be unloaded. They waiting to hit the docks. Hence, the reason why they did the hour of service relief is to make sure that those commodities get to the port or to help relieve the port. Now, understand something. In the Port of California, I just read this. In the Port of California, 96 container ships that are carrying multiple containers on one ship. 96 container ships are waiting to dock in Southern California ports. So that means you got 40, I think they said they got 40 ships that are inshore. You know, that they're not in the water, they're inshore waiting to hit the ports. Then they have another I think they said 36 or 46 or 56 that are just sitting out there in the water waiting to even come close to shore. Just imagine, man, that's a lot. Those tugboats, they are working. Because guess what you're running up to now? You have people on those boats that have to eat. You have people on those boats, they're running out of food. Ships don't just come in and drop off containers and turn around and burn off. You understand? You gotta understand, they gotta refuel. They gotta come in. We used to go in and supply those ships with N2O2. Because guess what N2O2 does? And oxygen. It supplies clean air. When something breaks down on the ship and it needs to be repaired and they have to do some welding, guess what you have to do? You have to take the oxygen out the air so that you won't cause an explosion. So all of these products work hand in hand. I could just imagine a company that's supplying N2O2 to the ships down here in at Bayport and LaPorte. They're still backed up. 96 ships in California backed up. Guess how much N2O2 that's going to need to be supplied? I could just see the orders that are coming in from those ships, telling them, "Hey man, we low. We got to come in we gotta get we gotta get re up. We gotta re up on the end too before we even. I don't care how many containers you got on me. We can't move until we re up. So you got all kind of stuff going on at the ports, and then guess what? They need extra security because now you got so much traffic moving. You got to have extra security that people would know what they're doing. A lot of them trucks to come in. Now, guess what? It's money, but if you was one of those people who said, man, I don't need a tweet card, I don't need to go in there, now you missing out on money. Because where you could be running in and out, pulling them containers, taking them to a drop yard, letting another driver take them to where they need to be, you running in the city. Or either you could be that driver picking them up at the drop yard, taking them all the way to where they need to be. That's why I always preach, man, go get everything you can get. Get everything. And I'm telling you, if you planning on becoming a driver, start your CDL career right now, because in February you're gonna have to go in and come into the DMV with a certified certificate in order to even begin to take your test. But if you start now and get your CLP, you'll have 6 months to pass that behind the wheel test with them. You have 6 months. All you got to do is study, and we help you with that if you need assistance. But study and then and go in there and knock those tests out and get your CLP. You won't have to worry about that certified certificate coming up in February. This news you can use. This all this is. I'm just talking. I'm not even doing nothing with this show because I'm finna see how all of this gonna work because I wanted to try some things. So check this out. We finna have some fun. Check this out. Let's go. We finna have some fun. So look, I'm gonna share this screen, and once again, this is for educational purposes only. I'm testing some things out. They can flag this, and they can take this one down. This just me up here rambling, trying some things. I'm getting better, y'all. I'm getting better. We doing all this stuff in house. We doing it ourselves. So we just having fun today, right? We having fun today. So this is I'm part of Bonehead Truckers on YouTube. Go follow them. Go check them out. They got some funny stuff. And shout out to Bonehead Truckers. This is for educational purposes only. And we just having fun. Let's talk about some of this stuff. Let's talk about it. Watch this.
It's Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It's time for Bonehead Truckers of the Week. This is a place where we make fun of the dumb stuff we see out here on the road every Sunday, every Wednesday. Every Wednesday is Bonehead Truckers of the Week. Every Sunday we got the weekend edition, and we mix things up, okay? So if you like this kind of garbage, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit it right now, ring that bell, because we may go live every now and then. We'll just do it, okay? And it is December, and you got to be good, all right? Because Santa Claus ain't going to come to your truck. It just ain't going to do it. All right, and those of you guys, owner-operators, if you go own your own truck, look for a new company, check out TRC Freight Incorporated, okay? TRCandme.com, okay? If you call that guy up, if you call that company up, the guy's going to answer and he's going to sing you a song. Okay, that's just it. I'm just telling you. Check out Western Express, starting us off strong this week. Strong, I say. He's out here hitting stuff. All right.
He said he's out here hitting stuff. Man, look. This is Western Express, and these guys, Bonehead Truckers, what they do is they see truckers, find truckers doing, or people sending them videos of truckers doing bonehead stuff. This is something that you have to pay attention to. This is education. You have to pay attention to how tall your trailer is, because 9 times out of 10 your trailer's taller than your truck, or your tractor has the fairing at the top that is taller than your trailer. So go to the peak of your fairing at your trailer. From the peak of your fairing at your trailer to the ground is how high your truck is. Pay attention to your low bridges, low signs. Most of the time, if you take your time, you'll see all of the signs that says 1310, 1312, 12.5. Now, I think the average height that a truck a trailer can go under is, I think it's 13.6. I think that's the lowest. Anything lower than that, you're getting stuck, or you're tearing something up, just like Western Express did. Check this out.
This is actually in Queens, New York, okay? Western Express, you do not have a good track record in the New York City area. No, sir, you don't. All right? You don't belong there. All right? And this picture, this video is proof of that. You don't belong there, Western Express. Get up on out of there. Just get out like in like Nebraska. No, don't. I got some people in Nebraska, Cornhuskers saying, no, don't send them our way. Don't do it. Right? Like this guy right here is like, okay, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit. Listen, we got some Western Express this week. I'm just telling you. This guy is, I think he was trying to burn the evidence as he was coming up to this chicken coop. Okay, I says chicken coop. You don't know what a chicken coop is? Alright? You don't belong watching this channel.
Do you know what a chicken coop is? Chicken coop, as you can see, he's on the scale. So what that's a clue right there. Chicken coop is a weight scale. Inspection house. That's what they call a chicken coop on the road. So I don't know what happened to this guy, man. But how did you? Something burn up. He must have had something on cooking in the sleeper, which you're not supposed to do anyway. Don't ride with nothing in the microwave, man. Just pull over for 5 or 10 minutes. Heat your stuff up, eat and roll. You're not supposed to be eating and rolling and moving anyway, especially if you got to hold it. But maybe he had a burger in there or something he forgot about. But, bro, man, unplug that stuff when you moving. And unplug it when you go to sleep. Because you never know what happened. It's just bonehead truckers.
Subscribe right now if you don't know what the chicken coop is. There, I said it. We got FedEx on. What's up with all these guys? You know, what are they doing? How are you getting your truck on fire?
FedEx. That's a ground truck. Yeah, that's a contractor. I think something happened with his man. I hate to see drivers' trucks get burned up. But I hope he was okay.
How you doing it? Huh? I can't know there, driver. I can't know, because shame on the mess. I just can't know. Hey, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas around here. This is actually in Canada. These snow Mexicans are starting us off early. I says snow Mexicans, okay?
That's bonehead truckers, not me. I don't even know what a snow Mexican is, so I don't. Why would I even use that term? I don't know what that means.
All right. I just said that. All right.
Say, but it's starting to look like Christmas up there, especially in West Colorado. Say, man, y'all be careful, bro. Y'all make sure y'all got your y'all snow chains with you. Make sure you know how to use the snow chains, because it gets really bad up there. Make sure you keep the fuel additives in your fuel when you're fueling up, so it won't freeze. Make sure you keep that the fluid, the windshield wiper fluid in your truck that doesn't freeze up, You can't use summertime window cleaner in a frozen or snowy area. You have to use the kind that defrosts that snow. So that was just tip for that y'all rolling up there. I done been in blizzards. I done been in snowstorms, hailstorms. I think I done rode through a couple of tornadoes. I done been through some bad weather, man. And God covered me, man, and I got up out of there. So I'm just giving y'all some tips.
I just did. So anyway, yeah, look at that. Not good. You know, maybe if you would have chained up your steers.
So evidently he didn't have chains on his steers before, because it's so, either he didn't have them on there or he didn't know how to put them on there, because they look a little loose. But yeah, I hope brother got out of there okay.
If you would have chained up your steers, maybe you wouldn't have got stuck. Oh, you can't make this crap up there, driver. You just can't make this stuff up.
He laughing because why do you have chains on your steers? They're not gonna pull you out of nothing. You always put your chains on your drive axle, to where that's where your power comes from. So you put the chains on your drive axle, not on your steers. And that's another reason why they're so loose, because they're made for the dual tire, not the single tire. So that's why.
And all Prime had to do on this scale is just drive straight. You had to do one thing there, Prime. You had to drive straight. All right? And you didn't. You don't.
Man, that's the worst thing you could see. When you coming up to a scale, or you trying to get out of there and get down the road, and you got your load and you ready to get scaled out and move on, is for a trucker not to understand, man. Just stay straight. Don't turn. Just stay straight. Because if you don't, that's like a 3-foot drop off, and everything under your truck finna be tore up, from your from your slack adjusters to maybe even not an airline, airline, maybe even something under there that your brake chamber, something under there finna get tore up when you drop off of there. And bro, just stay straight. Don't turn. Just stay straight.
I'm getting screwed up there, Prime. Oh man, if only it was Swifty Swift. I don't know, man. I'm kind of
Swifty Swift. Swifty Swift. That's Swift.
And Western Express and all these guys, other snow Mexicans.
Woo, I used to love running through, but hey,
that's all I'm here to do.
At desert,
I'm just here.
That's some driving.
Man,
woo.
What the crap? And then you got, man, you're driving out here out west, and then you got you got Swifty Swift. Got to screw up a perfectly good day.
Somebody fell asleep.
How do you do this on a perfectly
Somebody fell asleep
day in the desert, going straight?
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Leave it up to Swifty Swift, Western Express, Prime Inc., and a few people up there around there, Harpender or whoever, okay? And this fella right here got to screw something up for us. Let's see. Now, we all know what's going to happen here, but how bad is he going to do it? He just keeps on going there, driver. That's what he does. He just keeps on going. Like, he does not stop. He's gone. He's out of there. All right, he just did. Shame on the mess. They ain't supposed to be doing that crap. He gone. He didn't even, how do you know? I just don't get it. Hey, by the way, while we're watching this bonehead do up here, you gotta watch. You'll watch up here. If you're an owner operator looking for some fuel discounts or factory, but even if you don't have it.
Boy. I remember those nights too well, man. You down them dog streets, and they don't even have that much light. The only light you really have is the light from your truck. Bruh, I'm going about 20, because I don't know what's coming up. But when you're a bonehead trucker, bro, it's going, I don't know how fast you want to be going. But let's watch.
Pre-owned authority. You can go into TRC Freight.
Oh,
okay?
a train?
You need some fuel discounts. All right, call Blake up at RTS Carrier Services 913-521-6875.
No, it's an overpass.
Just do that.
Oh.
You know what? You never know if you can.
That's a no-no.
All right, especially with the.
That's a no-no right there. My wife just had this discussion earlier. You don't do no backing up. Cause, bro, let me tell you something. Motorcycles, motorists that don't have their lights on, especially at night, bro, you do not back all the way up like this. And because you passed up the street you was supposed to turn on. Never back up. Never. It's always your fault. You can be going forward and it's your fault as a trucker. Tell you the truth.
Fuel prices the way they are, save a little money, man. Just go do it. Just give him a call or give him an email. His email is down there below in the description. Okay. This guy's backing off the on-ramp because he decided he's going the wrong way. Well, just gonna go back up. Who cares if we actually hit somebody? Jeez. Gotta love it.
This is the last one.
Then you got this.
Woo! Wow. Hold on. I'm gonna end this on that one. I'm gonna end it on that one. This is what I'm gonna end it on this one.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Bruh, this is all too common. I don't know how many times I've seen. I had a guy, he fell off the dock. He was still on the forklift. But the thing about it, the driver was on the inside. They were loading the truck. His wheels wasn't chalked, and he forgot to pop his brakes. Just imagine. And the only reason why they knew he didn't pop his brake was because the forklift driver was on the truck, right? Forklift driver, they moving fast. You know what I'm saying? He reverses to come off the truck. He probably in the nose of the truck, right? He reverses fast to come off the truck. That forklift was just enough because he hadn't popped his brakes. He was in neutral. And when you're going backwards, you're not realizing that the truck is moving. Man, this dude here kept going backwards. And by the time he got to the end of the trailer, he had enough room to clear just dropping straight down. I'm talking about forks and everything. He was lucky. He just dropped straight down. And the forklift dropped straight down on all four wheels and just sat there. But the other thing is, he lucky that the truck didn't start coming back toward him. It just kept going straight. Driver running out there. Now, it's too late. You can't catch it. I don't know what happened to the driver, but I know that guy there, he stayed out. Man, I was tripping. He stayed out like maybe 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. No, he was messed up. But this here, this is all too common right here.
Then you got this bonehead leaving the dock.
Hey, man, I want to say shout out to Bonehead Truckers. Educational purposes only, or telling drivers what not to do from the perspective of the videos that they send you guys. I follow you guys, and I want to say thank you guys for even coming up with the concept of a bonehead trucker. But once again, like I said, this is probably gonna be just one of them episodes, man, that we just throw all of that away and we done. This not gonna be nothing that I ain't worried about this video. I'm not even gonna share it on Amazon or nothing like that. But I just wanted to come on. I was at home taking care of some business. Life of a homeowner. But man, y'all have a good one, bro. Hopefully I can get on tonight with barbershop conversations. Talk about a little boxing. Talk about what they think going on with the league and who up next and all of that kind of stuff. I enjoy that podcast, man. Him, Fred and Kyle, they talk about some good stuff. So, hey, man, I'm gonna see you guys later. Y'all have a good day. Barbershop. I'll see y'all later on, hopefully. Peace. Just having fun.